Have you ever wondered why some companies excel in managing risks while others struggle? Today we are going to delve into the heart of this mystery by exploring a concept known as systems thinking. In the ever-changing landscape of business, organizations grapple with the need for agility and sustainability. They face the challenge of merging internal controls with risk management. This is where systems thinking comes into play. No, it's not just another fancy buzzword. It's an approach that views a company's challenges and their solutions as intertwined pieces of a larger puzzle. Imagine an intricate jigsaw puzzle. Each piece, no matter how small, contributes to the bigger picture. Similarly, every challenge, every solution in an organization is interconnected. By adopting systems thinking, companies can get a bird's-eye view of their operations, helping them weave sustainability into their fabric. But it doesn't stop there. Systems thinking allows businesses to stay a step ahead. It paves the way for holistic decisions and enables firms to predict potential risks before they emerge. It's like having a crystal ball that can alert you of unforeseen fallouts. Moreover, systems thinking is about teamwork. It involves every employee on board, making the journey towards sustainable practices a unified mission. So, whether it's the CEO or an intern, everyone plays a crucial role in this systemic approach. Systems thinking is like a compass guiding companies through the stormy seas of risk management. It's about foreseeing the icebergs, much like the designers of the Titanic could have done with the systems thinking approach. In essence, systems thinking is not just the next big thing, it's pivotal. It's a mindset, a tool, a game changer for organizations striving for sustainable risk management. So buckle up as we explore this fascinating concept further and uncover how it could be the key to unlocking a robust, forward-thinking, resilient, and sustainable organization. A shift to systems thinking can be a game changer for organizations striving for sustainable risk management. Let's dive in. Consider the case of Toyota, a global automobile giant. This company has not only built an empire on the strength of its vehicles, but also on the power of its philosophy, one that is deeply rooted in systems thinking. The Toyota Production System, a world-renowned model for efficiency and quality, is an excellent example of systems thinking in practice. But it's not just about creating cars efficiently, it's about doing so sustainably. Toyota didn't simply bolt on sustainability as an afterthought. Instead, it wove it into the very fabric of its production system. This holistic approach allowed Toyota to see the production process not as a series of isolated steps, but as a connected whole. It enabled them to identify potential risks and opportunities for sustainability that would have otherwise been missed in a more traditional, compartmentalized view. For instance, they looked at the entire life cycle of a vehicle, from the sourcing of raw materials through manufacturing and usage to disposal and recycling. This allowed them to minimize waste, reduce energy use, and decrease their overall environmental impact. But what truly set Toyota apart was the involvement of every single employee in this journey. From top management to the factory floor, everyone had a role to play. This created a shared sense of purpose and commitment to sustainability that permeated the entire organization. Moreover, Toyota maintained a feedback-rich environment, continually assessing and refining their practices based on new information and insights. This agility and adaptability were key to their success, allowing them to stay ahead of the curve in a rapidly changing industry. So what can we learn from Toyota's story? It's that systems thinking isn't just a strategy, it's a mindset, a way of seeing the world that can lead to transformative changes. Toyota's success illustrates the transformative potential of systems thinking. It's a testament to the power of viewing a business not just as a collection of parts, but as a connected, dynamic, and sustainable system. Now, let's shift our gaze to NASA, an organization that operates in an entirely different sphere. NASA, known for its space exploration and technological innovation, faced a devastating tragedy with the Challenger disaster in 1986. This event shook the organization to its core and prompted a complete reassessment of their operations. But how did they respond? They didn't just fix the problem at hand, they adopted a systems thinking approach. Systems thinking allowed NASA to view the Challenger disaster not as an isolated incident, but as a symptom of larger systemic issues. Rather than focusing solely on the failed O-ring seals, which were the immediate cause of the explosion, they examined how every part of their operation, from design and manufacturing to communication and decision-making processes, could have contributed to the disaster. They looked at their organization as a whole, recognizing that each component was interconnected and that changes in one area could influence outcomes in another. This holistic perspective enabled them to identify underlying vulnerabilities and address them, reinforcing their risk management and preventing similar catastrophes in the future. But they didn't stop there. NASA also incorporated sustainability into their systems thinking approach. They began to consider how their activities affected the environment and sought ways to reduce their ecological footprint. Whether it was designing more fuel-efficient rockets or implementing recycling programs at their facilities, NASA demonstrated that even in the realm of space exploration, sustainability could be a priority. In essence, NASA's response to the Challenger disaster wasn't just a patch-up job. It was a comprehensive re-evaluation and transformation of their entire system. Driven by the principles of systems thinking, they turned a tragic event into an opportunity for improvement, innovation, and growth. NASA's example demonstrates how systems thinking can turn a crisis into an opportunity for improvement and growth. So, how can your organization harness the power of systems thinking? Imagine a journey where every member of your organization is an explorer, navigating the complex landscape of your business. This is the first step to adopting systems thinking. Involve everyone from top to bottom. When everyone is engaged, sustainable practices become a unified mission, just like Toyota's Green Initiative. But what's an explorer without their compass? The second step is to foster a feedback-rich environment, like a pilot adjusting course based on continuous updates. Businesses need to adapt their sustainability strategies in response to feedback. It's about the listening, learning, and adjusting to keep your organization on the right path. Next, we look to the horizon. The third step is to plan for the future. Just as a captain plots a course considering the prevailing winds and potential storms, businesses should prepare for upcoming sustainability shifts. This foresight is a key component of systems thinking, enabling companies to stay a step ahead of risks. Finally, the fourth step is to stay agile. The world is a dynamic place, and standing still is not an option. Just as a river adapts its course around obstacles, businesses need to continuously assess and fine-tune their sustainability policies. This constant recalibration keeps organizations resilient and ready to face any challenge. Now, it won't be all smooth sailing. You may encounter resistance from employees to new practices. Here, communication and education are vital. Highlight the long-term benefits of sustainability, much like cities advocating for recycling, by emphasizing its environmental impact. And yes, systems thinking can be overwhelming, but remember, every journey begins with a single step. Break it down, tackle it piece by piece, just as you would a jigsaw puzzle. Adopting systems thinking might seem daunting, but with the right approach, it can become a potent tool for sustainable risk management. The journey may be challenging, but the destination, a robust, forward-thinking, resilient, and sustainable organization, is a prize worth every effort. As we move forward, the importance of systems thinking in sustainable risk management will only grow. This isn't just a prediction, it's a necessity. In a world where change is the only constant, the ability to adapt, predict, and innovate is crucial. And this is where systems thinking truly shines. Let's take a moment to reflect on what we've learned so far. Systems thinking is a holistic approach that views an organization's challenges and their solutions as interconnected parts of a larger puzzle. It's the key to merging internal controls with risk management, and it's been successfully implemented by giants like Toyota and NASA. Remember Toyota's story? By applying systems thinking, they integrated sustainability into their renowned Toyota production system, staying true to their core values while ensuring a greener future. And then there's NASA, who turned the Challenger tragedy into a catalyst for change, re-evaluating their entire system through a sustainable lens and strengthening their risk management. But it's not just about the big players. Any organization, regardless of its size or industry, can harness the power of systems thinking. It's all about involving everyone, maintaining a feedback-rich environment, planning for the future, and staying agile. Systems thinking might seem daunting at first glance. It's a complex approach that requires a shift in mindset. But remember, change is the only constant in this world. The key is to break it down step by step, just like solving a large jigsaw puzzle. And the result? A robust, forward-thinking, resilient, and sustainable organization. So, as we gaze into the future, let's not forget the importance of systems thinking. It's not just about managing risks or achieving sustainability. It's about creating organizations that can navigate the waters of change, predict the storms ahead, and steer towards a sustainable future. The journey to systems thinking might be challenging, but the destination, a sustainable and risk-resilient organization, is worth every effort.